Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the Breakfast Club. Today is April 15th, 2026, and I got a great workout for you. But before we get started, I'm going to need you to go ahead and grab your PVC pipe or your broomstick so that we can mobilize and warm up, get ready for this awesome workout I got for you. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to do some reverse lunge pass-throughs. Normally, we get our feet just outside of shoulder width apart. We don't want those elbows to bend. Go ahead and engage the glutes. And then we would travel above the head with straight arms all the way back and then come forward. We're trying to do that uh, without using elbows and shoulders and torso, right? Today, we're going to do a reverse lunge. Now, with that reverse lunge, back knee is hovered. I'm going to find my balance, and then I'm going to do my pass through. Step forward, go back. Nice. That's two. Let's do 10 of these. So that was two. Here we go. Reverse lunge. Find your balance. Hover that back knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good job. Good job. So now let's go with some forward lunges. So I'm going to go into a forward lunge. Same thing. I'm going to hover that back knee. I'm going to make my grip a little bit more narrow on the bar, and that's going to stay above my head. Now, since it's my right leg that's out in front of me, I'm going to lean to that right side and stretch out that whole right side. Or I'm sorry, I'm leaning to the left side, stretching out the right side. Return to start, push myself back to standing. That's one. That's two. That's three. That's four. That's five. That's six. That's seven. Eight. Nine. And 10. Okay. Deadlifts. Deadlifts. So feet are underneath hips. Okay. Chest is arched as though someone took a rope pulling me up, and I'm going to look up. Now, I'm going to fold myself in half at the hips while I push this PVC pipe down the front of my leg. I'm looking for a tug in my hamstrings. So chest up, down here to about, I can only get to about just below my knees, and then I'm going to squeeze my butt. Stand up. That's one. Two. Three. Four. Five. Six. Seven. Eight. Nine. And 10. Okay. We can get rid of that PVC pipe. Get rid of that PVC pipe. All right. Jumping jack toe touches. Jumping jack toe touches. We're just going to rock out 10 of these. Here we go. Here. Toe touch. Two or one. Two. Three. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, air squats, air squats. Feet are just outside of shoulder width apart. Feet are pointed straight ahead. I'm going to shoot those hips back. Knees are going to go wide, but not forward. Chest is up nice and tall. Knees are wide, driving through midfoot and heel. Squeeze the butt super tight at the top. That's 1. Going to go 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So from there, let's go inchworms. Inchworms. Okay, what an inchworm is I'm going to stand here with feet wide. I'm going to fold myself in half at the hips, reach through those legs, really stretch out those hamstrings, and then I'm going to walk with small steps, palm flat on the ground, to the top of my push-up position with hips down. Without bending the knees, I'm going to tiptoe forward, get those feet as close to the hands as I can, and then stand up. And that's 1. Let's go 6 of these. 6 of these, please. Here we go. 2, 3, halfway. 4, 5, 6. Oh, just 6, just 6. What am I thinking? Okay. Last thing, 20 jumping jacks, 20 jumping jacks, regular jumping jacks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good job. Good job. Okay. Today's workout. You can't see that. But oh, maybe you can see that. Maybe you can see that. And words of wisdom there. Today's workout.
All right.
So what we have is we got 3 rounds, maybe 4. We'll see how much time this takes. We have alternating suitcase deadlifts. So that is my deadlift position. I'm going to have 2 weights on the side here, 2 kettlebells if you have it. I'm going to go down, pick one up, stand up, set it down, switch, grab the other one, stand up. And that's just meant to shift that weight. Now, if you don't have 2 kettlebells, we can also just use 1 dumbbell, right? Got that in my hand. I'm going to bend over like I'm picking it up, stand up, and I can do all 10 on one side and 10 on the other if you can't alternate. Then we have those gorilla squats, and that's 2 dumbbells here in between my legs in that squat position. I'm trying to squat down, right, all the way down, get those weights to touch the ground, and then stand up, working the glutes, knees, low back. And then we got those bent over rows, right? And then we got figure 8s. So you're going to need a kettlebell or a dumbbell passing through the legs in this low position. Figure 8 through the legs. And then we have upright rows, okay? So first thing we need to set up for is those deadlifts. those deadlifts, those alternating deadlifts. I'm going to grab 2 kettlebells. Now, if you don't have the kettlebells, kettlebells are nice because you don't have to bend over as much, right? If you look at the height of that kettlebell and the height of that dumbbell, I got to get a lot deeper. But here's your alternative. So this is what the workout looks like, or the movement looks like. I'm gonna go down, grab one, stand up, set it down, grab the other, stand up. If you don't have that, just get the dumbbell in your hand, go down like you're trying to pick it up, stand up. You're gonna rock out 10 on that side, and then switch over, rock out 10 on that side. All right, because we need 20 as the total. Okay. Go down here. This might be a little close. All right, that should be good. Okay, we need 20 of these. Now, knees are going to bend, but they're not going to go forward on this bend. Here we go. 1, 2. And the idea is that when you're picking up the weight on one side, 3, that it doesn't contort your body. 4, you're acting as though you're not lifting weight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, tight midsection, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Woo. Okay, good job, good job. Next is those gorilla squats. So for that, I am going to grab 2 dumbbells because I want to go deep. Now, gorilla squats is a posture movement. So I'm trying to keep my torso as vertical as possible based on the mobility of my hips and knees and ankles. So I'm going to get into more of a kind of in between a squat stance and a sumo stance. Put the weights here together, right? And then keeping my shoulders as back as I can, or as far back or vertical as I can. I'm going to bend those knees, squat down, try to touch both the weights here. Try to not be in a bent over position. If you get this low and you look like this, I don't want you to go that low. I want you to go as low as you can here. So even if that's here, and then push right back up. Here, and push right back up. Now when I'm here, I don't want to feel like the weight's in my toes. I want to feel like it's evenly balanced, okay? All right. All that talking, before I go, I need water. And then we got 20 of these. Okay, here we go. 20 gorilla squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good job. Okay, moving right along. Next, we have those bent over rows. Bent over rows. Okay. I think I'm gonna stick with these 20s. All right. Feet underneath the hips, because you don't want the legs to get in the way of the row. I'm going to shoot my hips back. Palms are facing my legs. I'm evenly balanced from heel to toe. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, and pull. 1, and rotate. At the top, palms should be facing each other. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Good job. All right, I gotta grab my towel here. Already busting a sweat. I love the springtime. Love the springtime. Okay, next, figure eights. Figure eights. Now, what a figure eight is I can grab a dumbbell or a kettlebell. It's easier with a kettlebell. Wide stance. I'm gonna squat down. And then I'm gonna take this dumbbell, pass it through my legs, shift my weight to the left, pass it through my legs, shift my weight to the right. Just making figure eights, trying to stay as upright as I can with my torso. We need 20 of these. I'm going to use my kettlebell. Okay, here we go. We're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's remember 11 that we're coming from the back, 12, and going through the front, 13. Because next time we're going to go opposite, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, those get you, but I like the way that feels. I like the way that feels. All right, next, we have upright rows. Upright rows. Now, with those upright rows, hold on. I'm going to get demonetized. Okay. Those upright rows, I can do with 2 dumbbells or 1 kettlebell. Now, feet are wide, weights are together, shoulders are more forward. I'm going to pull up just to the bottom of my chin, leading with those elbows. Here, that's 1. I'm going to do mine with the dumbbells. And obviously, if you had 1 kettlebell, hands in the kettlebell, same thing, trying to lead with those elbows. You don't have to go any higher than your chin. We need 20 of these. Let's go. 20. Okay, wide feet. Here we go. 1, 2. Squeeze your butt. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. That was the circuit. That was the circuit. Now, we're going to try to get 2 more rounds of that, maybe 3. Let's see what we got. See what we got. We'll grab a little more water. Okay. All right. 20, 20, 20, 20. Give you a different view here. Okay, here we go. Notice my weights are just slightly in front of me. All right, here we go. We got 20 of these. Alternating single arm deadlifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! Nice. Nice. Okay. I made that kind of a cardio move. Catch my breath. And then we're going to get back into those gorilla squats. All right. This time, I think I might go with the 25s. 25s. Sit those down there. All right. We need 20 of these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5 more. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. Good job, good job. Those are good. Those are good. They're hard, but they're good. Okay. Bent over rows. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Whenever we're lifting like this and there's lots of reps, do you ever in your mind feel like you want to rush that? Like I just caught myself trying to rush that so that I can get it over. Don't do that. That is when I usually get hurt, when I'm trying to rush it. Just take a break or break it up. And again, this is your workout, not my workout. It's kind of my workout because I'm doing it. But you are allowed to change the reps. You are allowed. Okay. Bent over rows. Bent over rows. Tight midsection. I'm going to grab my weights. I'm going to pick them up. I'm going to start from that standing position. Feet are underneath the hips. I'm going to go ahead and shoot those hips back as the weights just hang with gravity. I'm tight midsection, neutral spine. All right, here we go. Palms are facing legs. I'm going to rotate those elbows up as high as I can. 1, 2, 3. Weight is evenly distributed, heel to toe. 4, 5. Tension in your glutes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Good job. Okay. Now we got those figure eights. We got those figure eights. Now remember, last time, for the first time, we were going around, coming through, going around, coming through. Now we're going to come around, go through, come around, go through. I think that's right. I think that's right. Here we go. We need 20 of these. We need 20. All right, here we go. 1. Or wait. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Feel that shift. 12 of your weight from one hip to the other. 13, 14, 15, and stay tight in the midsection. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Nice. Woo. Woo. Okay. Upright rows are next. Upright rows are next. Catch my breath. Upright rows. Okay. I'm going to use the kettlebell this time. All fingers in. Shoulders are forward. Squeeze your glutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now break that up. 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, 5 more. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ooh. All right. That's 2 down. That's 2 down. For sure we got one more. For sure we got one more. And why am I putting that away? I need those deadlifts. Those alternating suitcase deadlifts. All right. Okay. A little water. All right. Here we go. We need 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. Good job. Gorilla squats. Gorilla squats are next. Go with these 25s this time. Go with the 25s this time. Blow my nose. Okay. Grill squats, 20. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 3 more, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. Bent over rows are next. Bent over rows are next. We need 20. We need 20. Okay. Let's get it. Okay, I'm picking up the weight. Gonna fold myself in half. Gonna get even weight distribution from heel to toe. Weights are gonna hang with gravity. And we need 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ah, whew. Okay. We got figure eights. We got figure eights. Figure eights. Figure eights. Okay. Now remember, if you're going through the front, now you're going to come through the back. I think I'm coming through. Or wait, no, I'm going through the front this time. Going through the front. Okay, here we go. Going through the front. Squat down. Shift your weight. 1, 2, 3. Shoulders back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Nice work. Nice work. Upright rows are next. Upright rows are next. Woo. This is a lot of low squat, low stabilization, or not stabilization, but this is the position that we injure ourselves in the most. So being strong in that position, as we age, I should say, or I should add, being strong in that position is a plus. It's a plus. Okay, upright rows. Feet are wide. Grab your weight. Shoulders are forward. Now you don't have to go any higher than your chin, but lead with the elbows. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze your butt. 5. I only say that because mine was off. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. That is 3 rounds. But even though that was difficult, we're going to do one more. One more. We got enough time. We got 18 minutes, 17 minutes. All right. Suitcase deadlifts. Come on. We got this. We got this. Suitcase deadlifts. Let me sit that there. Suitcase deadlifts. Okay. Last round. Okay, let's rock this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Ooh, good job. Okay. Gorilla squats. Gorilla squats. Gorilla squats. Want those 25s. 25s. Okay. Here we go. We're going to get 4 in. What time to spare? Let's go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm intentionally not trying to rush this. 5, because my body says, go, go, go. But I don't want to mess up. 6, I want to get injured. 7, that's what happens in the spring. You get excited. 8, injure yourself. 9, ruin your summer. 10, and at my age, I can't afford to lose any more summers. 10 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good job. Bent over rows. Bent over rows. Let's break that up. Bent over rows. A little bit of water. Okay. Going for 20 of these. I like to pick up the weight, get set, and then shoot those hips back. We'll get set by squeezing the butt, tight midsection. Then it's easier to set that when you're standing than it is when you're bent over. Send those hips back, right neutral spine. Here we go. Breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I got to break that up. Ooh, I couldn't keep my butt engaged to protect that low back. So I'm going to play it smart. 10 more. Here we go. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Figure eights. Figure eights. Figure eights. Coming around the back with this one. Coming around the back. Woo. Woo. Coming around the back. All right. Let's get it. I didn't get to bed till late last night. Taught some classes, got home, ate, and what did I do? Turn on the TV and start watching some show called Alone about these people in the Antarctic trying to survive competing for money. I'm surprised I remember that. Anyway, sacrificed some good sleep last night. It was not a good move, and I can tell it right now. Okay, here we go. Figure eights. I'm coming through from behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I felt the change. 12. When my head is up. 13. It's harder. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Woo. Yeah, with that head up and the hips down, it's harder. It is harder. Okay, we got upright rows, and we're done. And we're done. And we got one more round in our program. So good job. All right. Let's no early celebrating. Let's get this done. Celebrating before you pass or cross the end zone. Get the ball knocked out of your hand. Now let's finish. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job, good job. All right, close you out. Let me close you out here. Okay. All right. First off, nice work. All right, round of applause. Pat on the back, high five. Remember, most important talk is self-talk. I can't say it enough. I won't say it, or I will say it enough, or I won't say it enough. Okay, words of wisdom. for April 15th, 2026. Here we go. This one's been on the show before, but it came up again in my feed, so here we are. People at war with themselves will always cause collateral damage in the lives of those around them. Read that again. People at war with themselves will always cause collateral damage in the lives of those around them. So, those of you that know me know that I read through my words of wisdom and or affirmations. Whatever stands out to me is what I bring to you. This one stood out, one, because we had it on the show before, but two, because this time when I read it, I looked at it slightly different. The older I get, the more I learn about myself. The more I learn about myself, the more human I become. Because when I'm struggling, when I struggle, when I make mistakes, it gives me empathy when I see other people struggle or make mistakes because it makes us both human. And I understand them a little bit more. I don't judge so much about what the individual, I start to look at what is the individual dealing with. So this time when I read this, people at war with themselves will always cause collateral damage in the lives of those around them, means that whenever I'm feeling as though someone disrespected me or someone did something behavioral wise that I take personal, it's because I'm not looking at the fact that that person is probably struggling with something that I'm unaware of. And what came at me was not personal. Did it feel good? No. But at the same time, if I have a higher level of awareness, I can not receive that and just say, this person's dealing with something and I need to give them some empathy and some space so that they can deal with it. I don't need to react and add to whatever it is that they're dealing with. And the number one reason is because I myself have caused collateral damage in other people's lives unintentionally because I was dealing with some stress, whether I was aware of it or not. So, bringing this one back because I'm looking at it differently. People at war with themselves will always cause collateral damage in the lives of others. And when you understand that, you will take things less personal and really start looking at whatever it is that they're dealing with. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I want you to get out there, attack this Wednesday, just like we attacked this workout. Um, I will be back here Friday morning. I'm trying to get all three this week. I'm feeling really good. The running is helping. Oh my God, the running is helping. Um, I want to thank you for joining me today. Happy belated birthday to my number one fan out there on YouTube. um, and that's all I got. We got great weather coming up, with the exception of either Saturday or Sunday. We're supposed to get some frozen flurries, but I think that's the last of it. So, um, love the person you are becoming. Have a fantastic day. Bye.